What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Abe. This is Eve Online, and we're going to try to get clever here. So, I was offered a mission, which is the Assault. It's a level 4 mission, quite the payout. Going up against Serpentis. The Eve survival page tells me that thermal and kinetic is the way to go, and it says recommended damage dealing is kinetic and thermal. So, I need to defend against thermal and kinetic, and I need to deal kinetic and thermal. So let's see. Titanium sabot is the kinetic ammo that I've got. So might as well drop that in. Now originally, oh, I'm simulating. Okay. So originally, yeah, take your time, load it all up. There you go. Man, I guess if I'm doing that. So originally I had thought that because of the way this is all laid out, that I should go in with and swap to my 1200 millimeter artillery, which I have here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be. I don't think I ever did buy that 7th one, but yeah. So I thought that based on what this says, that the best choice would be to do like sort of long range artillery shots, and that may still be the case, but I changed out my rigs to shield boosters as opposed to what I previously had in there, which was capacitor boosting. So let's see, these are, I have a hard time remembering the kinetic. Yep, those are the kinetic ones. All right, so we want 5 Hornets and 5 Vespas and 2 Wasps. All right, so our drone bay is full. Our cargo bay has a lot of that stuff, but I'm going to try. So by swapping this out, I really was able to drastically increase my resistances. So if I show this now, I'm only going to be taking 82% thermal, or yeah, I've got resists at 82 and 83 for thermal and kinetic, which is really nice. I could take off the kinetic one and drop that to 64 and then put like an afterburner there, but I just don't, I don't know. Those resists seem pretty high, and I can just boost out when I need to, but things come in at a significant range: 52 to 61 kilometers, 57 to 60 kilometers, 60 to 66 kilometers, and 50 kilometers. So it would behoove me to be able to attack from afar, but let's see here. Optimal range is 7 kilometers, 7 kilometers, fall off range within 54, so ideally they would be somewhere in the range of, let's see, I think that's 18 kilometers is a third of the fall off, so 18 and 7 is 25, but that's going to be putting me in the range of the dampening. So, you know what the hell. Just for the sake of seeing something different. Okay, that's how we're going to do this. We got to do this one by one. All right. I am going to try the artillery. Hopefully I'll be able to fit this.
There is already something in that location.
Yeah, I know. All right. So, let's see if we can actually fit 7 artillery in here. Well, let's start out with, come on. We'll start out with 5. We'll enter the simulator. Drop a 6th and a 7th. Yep, we can't manage that. Okay. So, if we pull this out, we unfit that gives us 40. We can't use that, but we can use the sensor booster, which is what's recommended in the first place. It says here, fitting an extra sensor booster or signal amplifier is recommended to counteract the dampening. So Yeah. So we could try that, but our resistances would be relatively low. So in the past, I've only used 6 of these artillery. Yeah, you know what? What the hell? Let's just go with the 6 that we have. We'll stick with the resistances, and we'll not deal with... here we go. Yep, there it is. All right. So now our fall-off range is 137 kilometers. Our optimal is 57. So we take a third of our fall-off. Our fall-off is, let's say, a third of 120 is 40. So our optimal range, or at least what we're going to be shooting for, is around 100 kilometers out. Now, I don't think we can target 100 kilometers out. So let's see. Where is targeting? 90 kilometers. All right, so if I pull this off, and I do use this, oh, that's the script for it. That was stupid. It looks very similar. And where is it? Okay, I flew all the way to Jita to pick that up, and that's what I did to myself. That's great. So my targeting is still 90 kilometers. If I drop this in here, targeting is still 90 kilometers. Now, let's... All right, that'll be stable. We'll put those on. That'll be stable. Okay, good. So now we can target out to 139.5 kilometers. All right, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy another one of these 1200 millimeter. They're Scout, aren't they? Yes. Scout artilleries. So I'll buy one. 1.4 million. I know it's very expensive, but I'm here. And there we are. Pop that in there. Come back here. Oh, it's still, god damn it. I keep forgetting that it's a simulation. Drop that on there. Seriously. What's the problem here, folks? There we go. And we put some ammunition in it. And we're ready to go. Now, you'll notice, if we simulate this, our DPS is pretty low. And so because we're far away, we have a pretty low DPS. We can one-shot people with these big hits, but compared to being up close with the 800 millimeter autocannons, we're not going to do as much damage. So that's that. That's life. All right, so we're protected. We've got our thermal and kinetic protections here at 82 and 64, although I guess one thing that I could experiment with is to see if it would be better to drop this in here. Let's take that off and put this on. And then it's 79 and 77. That may be worth doing. All right, so instead of 82 and 64, we are going to be 79 and 77. That's good. All right, so I'm feeling good. I've got my resistances up here. I've got all of my stuff on. I've got the right ammunition. I'm going to be doing thermal or kinetic and thermal, but mostly I'm doing kinetic damage. I've got the ammo for it, and we're ready to go. All right, this is exciting. Trying something a little bit new. And away we go. Now, this is I think a 3-pocket. Yeah, this is a 3-pocket event. There's quite a bunch. There are a lot of ships that are going to be spawning here.
Warp drive active.
I don't know why I set a destination to that place, but so part of the challenge here is that in each pocket I'm going to need to give my mobile tractor unit a chance to suck everything in. So because I'm going to be 100 kilometers out, everything's going to be flying towards me as... Here, let's group all these up here. Everything's going to be flying towards me as I kill it. And so as a result, they're going to be increasingly farther and farther away from the MTU. All right, so let's turn our defenses on. Let's hit this.
Warp drive active.
And then once we get there, we'll pop this sensor booster. That's pretty impressive, though. 55% maximum targeting range bonus. So now, if we went and put this turret tracking number into our spreadsheet, that's 2.0. That's a pretty low number. All right, so I'm going to launch this for myself. I'm going to start that. And there are warp, let's see, there are 3 groups. And if we're looking at them like this, the first is center left, which has 2 frigates and 4 cruisers. So that's this one here. Let's look. 2 frigates. So those are the cruisers. That's one of the frigates. All right. So I guess I should just be moving away from them. 2 frigates, there we go. And I missed. Well, that's great. It drops my range to 39 kilometers. So once they get under 45 kilometers, I can send my drones out after them. But yeah, so I have like I need their angular velocity to be below 0.0014, essentially. 0.004, yeah, I'm going to have a hard time hitting them. It is taking me forever to target those. And I'm going to have to watch them pretty closely. Yeah, see, they're already being attacked. Might as well reload. Not that there's a lot going on right now, but... So since I'm slowly moving away... I kind of need to get far enough away, like I can... It's kind of ridiculous, but like these are really far away now. And so I could start taking them out, but I really need to take these guys out first. So, I guess one way to go about it is to just stop myself and let them get closer. Where's my mobile tractor? Alright, my mobile tractor unit is already 50 kilometers behind me. So I'm going to drop some medium drones and let them take out these cruisers, ideally. That's right. Come on a little closer. Keep it coming. Now, if I'm going to hit cruisers, 0.005 effectively is where it needs to be below. Okay, that's good. Alright, so my drones are clearly engaged on something. One of these other two that attacked me. And so right now, all of the cruisers are still focused on me. And there we go. That's right, drones, do work. Too far away. It must be within 28 kilometers, really? And they are laying it on. But at least my drones are working at this point. But you notice that me taking damage isn't really an issue. But their target dampening makes it so that, or their sensor dampening makes it really hard for me to target them for all kinds of things. But because I hit so hard with each shot, there's a long delay between each volley. Medium drones are doing well. So I think in the future here, what we need to do is focus on the dampening things, which in the next group are going to be battleships. So that'll be a bit of a challenge. I don't know why I have that open. Yeah, so now they're kind of within the range of my shields, but let's see. I could take these out next. Let me see if there are any warnings. No, no warnings. All right, so let's take these guys out next. Oh, right, because that would be too easy. Because, of course, I am being dampened. If I was really concerned, I could, like, jump through everybody onto the other side, but I would just make life more difficult for my... So I'm going to travel towards these guys. And the nice thing about this website is it tells you what range they want to orbit at. So these guys want to orbit at 17 kilometers. .013 angular velocity, and that's too much. That is too much. Come on, drones, work faster. Maybe we can have these return to the drone bay. I'll launch some heavies and see how they do. Come on. I'm not sure that my heavies are worth using because they're Tech 1. I don't know. No. Let me see what they're doing here. All right, so 64 with a 2.245x versus 32 with a 2.9. So theoretically, they're going to do more damage. And it looks like they are. They're hitting for triple digits, I believe. Yeah, 125. That's still too far away, and I'm still... Yeah, this is kind of a pain in the ass. Maybe I should have brought my 800 millimeter guns. There we go. Yeah, so what I ended up doing there is just like approaching them and using that to remove or reduce their angular velocity. .768, 712, 543. All right. So now these battleships are kind of at my ideal range. You can see how it's useful to use this tactical overlay. My wife is flying back tonight. flight's been delayed numerous times. And I guess that's that. Yeah, you know, I'm starting to feel like maybe the autocannons would still be better. It's just too slow. Maybe what I'll do then is at the end of this pocket, I'll go back and I'll switch out to the other weapons for the next pocket. It's surprising that they can dampen my sensors from that far out. Not having the best experience on the flight here. Come on, slow guns. Yeah, my drones are kind of useless sitting this far out. I'm 70 kilometers from the MTU. See, the problem though is that I can't, if I'm using autocannons, I'll just have my range dampened all the way down, and I won't be able to use my guns anyway. So it's kind of a catch, not a catch-22, but yeah, I guess it is a catch-22. Come on. Hit that ship. There we go. So I'm going to reload before I engage this next one. Just because, there we go. Yeah, just because it seems like, you know, I only had 2 rounds left. It takes a while for each shot to be made. And I was reading up on the turret damage mechanics, and it said that, like, even when you group your guns and it says that you miss, or your hits are, you know, across the board in damage, that it is calculating a hit equation or a hit calculation for each of the guns in your group. So if it says it misses, that means like all 7 guns or 6 guns came back as a miss. And if your damage is low, it may be that like 1 hit and the other 6 missed, or any number of combinations that you might see. I gotta say, artillery are kind of boring. Sitting out here, I mean, there's no... Yeah, I'm safe. I haven't taken any damage really to speak of, but... Still. Maybe what I'll do, while I'm sitting here waiting for things to die, I can... Let's simulate. Let's take this off. And let's add an afterburner. So that gets us to... Oh, we can't fit that. But that'll be... We'll have to do that with the 800 millimeters. So... There we go. And then we'll get... Where is it? I think that's the one that I've got. There we go. And we'll fill it with titanium sabot. Yeah, we can fit it. We've got 1.3 CPU left over, but we can do it. And that'll allow us to fly around at 514 meters per second. And we still have a good... Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll take it. I'll wait for this thing to die. Also, I'm not a big fan of the titanium ammo, just because it adds range, but it reduces damage. So, you know, let's see here. %, increased tracking speed. 0% range bonus. That's interesting. Maybe that's changed since the last time I... So maybe I'll go back and I'll swap to... yeah, we'll see. Alright. Let's dock up. Change our weapons. Unload the cargo. Okay. Nope. All right. I'll get it when I'm back there.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, let's get back in here and do work. Open that up. Now, by comparison, this, yeah, 50% range decrease, but no tracking speed multiplier. So, okay. Yep, I know. Let's use these again. Put those on there. Put that on. And I think we just leave it there. Yeah. Then we just see how we do. Alright, we're going to stick with this ammo for now and see how it goes, and then if we need to hit harder, we'll do that as well. Alright, let's group it up. Put it there. Warp back to where we were.
Warp drive active.
We can close all of these things. Friday night. We'll start our defenses. If I really take a beating, I can maybe go back in and swap this out for another, like an invulnerability field or something. Okay, so I get 10 minutes worth of capacitor running all three of these, which should be enough, I would think. 10.5 minutes, there we go. Alrighty. Here we are. And so the second group, it's also, or the third group, which is center right. Yeah. It's the battleships that are the dampeners again. So why don't we get in there quickly and see what kind of damage we can do. Okay, we got their attention. Oh, nope, we got somebody else's attention. That's not good. That is not good. So, let's unlock these targets. I'm glad we didn't start firing already. And with this... Jesus. Well, let's just start with the small and work our way up until we know... Yeah, it's the battleships. Although I guess I can pick off these destroyers pretty quickly. Just got major deja vu here. Major deja vu. Alright, now these guns have 7.68. So frigates are below 0.0044 and we're good. Cruisers below 0.016 basically. This is much quicker. At least it feels like it's much quicker. 7 kilometers and 54, so like we can orbit at 25, or let's just move it to 20. We'll orbit there. Get some additional DPS on the field here. $543 across the board. So far they haven't dampened me, but I think that they are a trigger. So if I kill all of them, hopefully, it'll wait until they're all dead before it brings that next group on me. Because so far they haven't started targeting me yet, but maybe my drones have drawn their attention. Yep. Come on back, drones. Yeah, you see? No, come on. Come back. They're starting to take damage. You could see them shooting, and you could see their little vectors moving here. Come on, wasps. Okay, at least they didn't take any damage. That's good. Right. And they didn't turn then and attack me, which is interesting. And these battleships are like right all around them. Okay. Still good there. I would guess that there's actually a note in here about drones aggroing, but attacking the first group might aggro the second group. Attacking the third group will aggro the second group. The fourth group is passive. Best to tag the triggers on warp-in. That's not usually how I handle triggers, but okay. So we're whittling down this one. And we're making money on bounties, which is good. I probably should have started a timer just so that I know kind of when I need to get back and salvage these things. But at this pace, I will probably warp back, grab the salvager, clean up this first pocket, and then come back out and clear some more. Yeah, that was interesting that none of them were willing to take on me, but they were more than happy to take on my drones. You know, that said, even though I gave up one of my shield resistance units, I really have done okay. Like, I haven't felt like I was really at great danger or great risk, considering how much I felt like I gave up. You know, it's not as sexy to
A
play
module
in
has
this
run out
view,
of charges.
but it's definitely useful. You know, I gotta say, my capacitor recharges noticeably slower than it did when I had all of those rigs, which makes sense. It's okay, girls. Yeah, that's just a destroyer being blown up. Oh. You leave my drones alone. I see you trying to target them. Oh, shit. Looks like we got more, so... Yeah, single spawn. 3 to 4 frigates, 3 to 4 battleships. God damn it. So they got me warp scrambled. Come on back, drones. Maybe I can kill this battleship and then pop my micro jump drive. But I don't want to get into armor on this thing. And we're away. Yeah, that shield really regenerates slowly. Gotta say, very slowly. Yeah, I saw that one of them actually hit me. So I figured I would slow my capacitor regeneration, and protect myself a little bit better. Alright, let's close this gap a little bit. If I'm going to be burning my capacitor down, I might as well make the most of it. These others look like they're going to be squishier. As you can tell, if this isn't already abundantly clear, I take these things as like a metered approach. I can't just blow through them. I guess I could blitz this one, but there's a lot of money to be made on this mission just on killing. It's like 25 million plus, or 20 to 25 million on bounties alone. So it's worth it to sort of stick it out and just clear these things. Another 25 mil in loot salvage. So, although I should have thought of this before deciding that I would do my dinner after this, but that's life. But I'm able to kill them much faster than I was with the with that artillery. I think for the next pocket or two, the next two pockets, I'm going to switch to the other ammo. that does more damage. Let's simulate this. We will remove unload ammo. Here, let's give ourselves a reference point. No damage modifier. This one, 50% less range. And there's no damage modifier here either, but 36.8 and 32 versus 17.6 and 25. It just hits harder. Yeah, I think I'll change ammo. I'll remove this afterburner and put on the other like protection thing. See how that does. So I think that I'll be able to take a bit more of a beating that way. There we go. All right, drones, come on back. Yeah, I mean, look at all that. That's all just one pocket. Come on, drones. Let my MTU do a little bit more work, sucking things back in. I'll go swap out, grab my salvage ship, change the ammo, change my fit a little bit, and then keep on pushing. And I think what I may end up doing is I'll cut the video here, and if you have any questions about the rest of this mission, by all means let me know, but this is pretty long already, so thanks for watching, and hit me up in the comments with your questions or anything you'd like to see me do, or things that you're curious about, or if you'd like to play together. I'm in need of a corporation once I get back from my honeymoon, and you know the kinds of things that I like to do. They're all, at the moment, PvE related, so if you know any corporations that you think would be good for somebody like me, then by all means let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.